Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. I'm Hasham. So now I'm going to start the problems on time series analysis. So I got many comments from my followers. Every day the followers are increasing. Thanks a lot that my followers are increasing. They can be able to understand my lectures. I'm getting so many comments. So it gives me more enthusiasm to provide you more and more videos on your subjects of accounts, finance, management for BCom, for BBA, MBA, MCom, then CA, CMA. For all these courses, I'm planning to provide the videos on your subjects. So keep watching, gain the knowledge, get the command on your subject. So before starting the problems on time series analysis, I expect my viewers to have already watched the theory video on time series analysis. Already I have provided earlier. So in that theory video, I have explained you the meaning of the term time series analysis, what are the objectives of analyzing time series, what is the utility of time series, what are the components of time series. All these things I have explained you in detail. If you have not watched the first video, I expect you to go to the playlist of my channel, select the subject Business Statistics 2. In that subject, select the video of time series analysis, watch that video, then only you come to the problem. Otherwise, doing the problem mechanically does not give any benefit to you. So first, you should be clear regarding the concept, why we are applying this time series analysis in statistics. What are the benefits of this time series analysis? So before starting the problem, I expect my viewers to have a printout of the problems, which I have given in the link under my description. So take a printout, keep it ready before start watching the problems on time series analysis. The first problem I am going to read out. The problems which I am going to do are the problems on trend analysis. So first we'll complete the problem on trend analysis, then we'll go for seasonal variation, etc. So in trend analysis, we have four methods. The first method, freehand method. Second method, semi-average method. Third, moving average method. Last one, least squares method. So first, the problem we are going to do are regarding freehand method, graphical method. Now, first problem. Plot the following data on a graph and ascertain the trend by freehand method. So it is specifically asking you to draw the trend line by following freehand method. See, this method is a raw method. That means we will not get the accurate trend line. It's subjective. It is not, more practical. The practical method of finding out the trend is least squares method. That we'll do after doing few problems. So first, you know what is this method. How we will draw the trend line by freehand method. That I am explaining you. So plot the following data on a graph paper and ascertain by freehand method year 1968, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 years data is given regarding production. For 1968, production is 100. 69, 120. 70, 95. 71, 105. 72, 108. And 73, 102. This is the data given for 6 years. Production is given. Now we have to plot this data on the graph paper. Now see carefully. Ascertainment of trend by freehand method. First of all, I am taking the scale. How to take the scale? On x-axis, we take the year, period, time. Here time is given 1968, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73. 6 years are given. So we'll take 1 centimeter is equal to 1 year. I am taking on x-axis. On y-axis, if you observe the problem, the lowest value is 95, production is 95, and the highest value is 120. So our complete data is ranging from 95 to 120. We don't have any value below 95 and we don't have value above 120. So our graph will locate between 95 to 120. So I'm beginning from 90. I'm breaking the x-axis because below 90 we don't have any value. So I'm breaking the y-axis and starting the values from 90. Actually 95 is given, the lowest value is 95. But I'm beginning from 90. I'm taking 1 centimeter is equal to 3 units. Here y-axis 1 centimeter 3 units. Beginning from 90. Because if I take 3 units, then in 10 centimeter our graph will be completed. Normally there are no hard and fast rules how to draw the graph. The graph should be legible. It should neither be too long nor it should be very, very short. It should be legible. So we'll make a rule that around 10 centimeter our graph should fit. Normally it may increase over 10, just like 10, 12, 15, not more than 15. And below 10, we should not draw the graph. That means just a graph of 6 centimeter, 5 centimeter, it will be very, very narrow. So we'll make a broad rule that up to 10 centimeter will fit the graph. So here 90 से start करेंगे तो 90, 93, 1 centimeter 3 units I am increasing. So 90, 93, 96, 99, 102, then 105, 108, 111, like that I'll go up to 123. The highest value given in the problem is 120. That's it. So 120 has already got it. Now, after taking this scale on y-axis and x-axis, we plot the value by putting a dot, by putting a mark against each year against the production. The production we have taken on y-axis. In the problem it is given 1968, 100. So this is 1968 and this is 100. 100 means just above 99. Just above 99, 100. So 1968, 100, we'll put a mark. We'll put a mark. Then 1969, the value given is 120. 120 is the production for 1969. So 1969, 120 is here. Against 120, put a mark. Now by a free hand, join these 2 points. Simultaneously, as soon as you draw 2 points, as soon as you plot 2 points, join the 2 points. Join these 2 points by a straight line. Now we'll come to the third year, 1970. 1970, the production value is 95. 95. So 1970, 95 is just over 93. Just over 93. Put a mark here and draw the line. Join this line, this point, from this point to this point. Again by a free hand. Free hand, join these 2 points. Then 1971. 1971, 105. This is 105. Against 105, put a mark. Now join these 2 points. Simultaneously you should join. It will be better. First, don't put all the marks, later on join it all the points. No, that is the wrong method. Correct method is simultaneously, as soon as you plot the next point, join the points. So we have joined this point. Next, 1972, it is 108. 108. So 1972, 108. 108 is here. So against 108. Join these 2 points. Last one, 1973 is 102. 1973, 102. Against 102, put a point. Now join these 2 points. That's all. Over. This freehand curve will show you the trend. So what do you observe from this graph? The production is not constant. The production is fluctuating. Every year the production is uncertain. Sometimes it is increasing very heavy, steeply. Sometimes it is coming down very steeply. Just like here, 99, 100. 100 to 120. It has moved from 100 to 120. There's a big jump. Then from 120 it has fallen down to 95. 95. From 95 it has increased to 105. From 105 increased to 108. Then again drop down to 102. Like this, the production is fluctuating every year. That's the conclusion we can make from this graph. Next, second problem. Draw a time series graph relating to the following data and show freehand trend. Just like the previous problem. Second problem also, we have to draw the freehand trend line. The ascertainment of trend by freehand method. Again, on x-axis I am taking the year, y-axis I am taking the production, just like the previous problem. But in this problem, 24 years data is given. 24 years. See here, on x-axis, maximum 10 centimeter we can take. 10, 11, 12 centimeter. Not more than 12 centimeter because the graph will not fit on your paper. Normally the paper is of this size. It will be difficult to fix 24 centimeter on horizontal axis. So what I am taking, scale 1 centimeter is equal to 2 years I am taking. Here you can see scale. Scale on x-axis is 1 centimeter is equal to 2 years. So that in 12 centimeter I can be able to adjust 24 years. The data is very large, 24 years data is given. So 12 centimeter I can accommodate 24 years. Now 0. First year is 1951. So first year I have taken 1951. Then 1953. Every 2 years. 1 centimeter, 2 years. So 1951 say 52, 52 to 53. 2 years. Then 54, 55. 56, 57. 59, 61, 63, 65, 67, 69, 71, 73. Like that. Last one 74. 74 is after this 73. That's all. Up to 74 data is given. Now, to take the scale on y-axis, see what is the highest value and what is the lowest value. Here I am showing scale. The highest production figure is 370 in the problem. If you see the problem, 370 is the highest production. And the lowest production, if you find out, you will get 163. 163 is the lowest and highest is 370. If you find out the difference between highest and lowest, the difference come to 207. 207 is the difference between the highest value and the lowest value. This 207 we have to adjust in 10 centimeter on an average. On an average 10 centimeter you have to make. So 207 divided by 10 you will get 20.7. So 1 centimeter is equal to 20.7. But this is an odd figure 20.7. We'll round it off to 20. Round it off to 20. So I will make 1 centimeter is equal to 20 units production. 1 centimeter is equal to 20 units production. But the lowest value here is 163. We don't have any value below 163. We have the values only over 163. So I am beginning from 160. Rounding off. So on y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 20 units beginning from 160. So I have broken this y-axis. I have broken the y-axis and I am starting from 160. So 1 centimeter 20 units I am taking. So 160, 180, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, 300, 320, 340, 360, 380. Highest I am going up to 380 because highest value is 370. Highest value is 370. So approximately in 10 to 12 centimeter I can be able to adjust the graph. That is legible one. No. Now after making the scale on x-axis and y-axis, now we have to plot the data. The data we have to plot. The data given in the problem 1951, the production is 165. 1951, production is 165. So 165 is over 160. Over 160. So just above 160 I am putting a mark. Then 1952, 178. So this 1952 is between 1951 and 1953. Between 1951 and 1953, it is 1952. So here it is 1952. So 1952, 178. 178. So 178 is below 180. Put a mark. Immediately join these 2 points by a freehand. Now I'll come to 1953. 1953, 236. This is 1953. This is 236. Put a mark. Join these 2 points. So 1953 completed. 1954 it is 213. 1954 is middle. Between 1953 and 1955 is 1954. So 1954 it is 213. This is 213. Below 220 it is 213 here. Now join these 2 points. Next comes 1955. 1955 180. So 1955 exactly 180 you can put it mark here. Join these 2 points. 1956 it is 163. 1956 is between 1955 and 1957. So between 55 and 57 is 56. So for 1956 it is 163. So 163 put a mark here. Join the points. Like this you join all the points on the graph and join the points. You will get the trend line. Now this is the trend line by freehand method. So 2 problems I have completed on freehand. Now the third problem is on semi-average method. Semi-average method means we divide the data into 2 halves. Into 2 halves. We calculate the average of the first half and we calculate the average of the last half. Then instead of plotting all the points on the graph paper, we just plot 2 points on the graph paper and join these 2 points. Join these 2 points. This will give you the trend line by semi-average method. Now see the third problem. Using the method of simple semi-average, determine the trend of the following on a graph sheet. So year 1991, 92, 93, 94, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 years data is given. For every year sales are given. So here sales and years. So fitting the trend line by semi-average method, on x-axis I am taking the year 1991, 92, 93 up to 1999. 9 years data is given. On y-axis I am taking the sales. Now again, the difficulty should be in taking the scale on y-axis. On x-axis easily we can take 1 centimeter is equal to 1 year because we have only 9 years. On y-axis, the lowest value given in the problem is 12 and the highest value given in the problem is 28. The highest value is 28, lowest value is 12. So difference is 2.26. So if we arrange 2.6, so broadly, roughly, we can take 1 centimeter is equal to 2 units and we begin from 10 because lowest value is 12. Lowest value is 12. So we will begin from 10. So here I am breaking the y-axis. 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. I am going up to 30 because the highest value given in the problem is 28. That's all. It's very legible. 1 centimeter, 2 units, starting from 10. So here I have written semi-average method. Now we have to plot the data. What is this semi-average method? I have given the explanation here. Semi-average method, number of years given is odd, that is 9 years. We cannot divide 4.5 years, 4.5 years. 4.5, we cannot take. We want the whole numbers. So what we will do is, we ignore the middle of the year. 9 years are given. Out of 9 years, we take only 8 years. Middle year we ignore. Which is the middle year? 1995. 1, 2, 3, 4. First 4 years we'll take. And last 4 years, 96, 97, 98, 99. Middle year is 95. So this middle year 1995, this year we'll ignore. We will not consider the year 1991. So we ignore the middle year, that is 1995. Take the average of the first 4 years and the last 4 years. First 4 years, 91, 92, 93, 94. See here, year sales are given in the problem. So take the total sales 68. Average 68 by 4 is 17. So we got the average sales of the first 4 years 17. Similarly, we calculate the average sales of the last 4 years 96, 97, 98, 99. The 4 years total 88, 88 by 4, 22. So instead of plotting all the points, we plot only 2 points. The average of the first 4 years 17 and the average of last 4 years 22. That's all. So now we plot the 2 points on the graph middle. First, this 17 is the average for first 4 years. So where is the middle of first 4 years? The first 4 year middle will be between 92 and 93. See here, 4 years are given. The middle of these 4 years is between 92 and 93. So between 92 and 93 we plot the point 17. Similarly, the middle of these 4 years, last 4 years is between 96 and 97 and 98. Between 97 and 98. So on the graph paper, between 92 and 93, see here, this is 92, this is 93, middle. In between this 92 and 93, I am plotting 17. Similarly, between 97 and 98, this is 97, this is 98. So between 97 and 98, I am plotting at 22. Plotting a point at 22. Now these 2 points I am joining by a straight line. This will give you the straight line trend by the method of semi-average method. So this is the end of problem number 3. Come on, now we'll start the next problem, that is problem number 4. Already 3 problems we have done. The 3 problems which we have done are freehand method and semi-average method. 2 problems I have shown you on freehand method and 1 problem I have shown you on semi-average method. So we are continuing the next 4th problem. See the problem carefully. Fit a trend line from the following data by using semi-average method. Semi-average method means we divide the total data into 2 equal parts. First half, second half. take the average of the first half, take the average of the second half, we'll get two averages. Now plot these 2 points on the graph paper, we'll get the straight line trend. So fit a trend line from the following data by using semi-average method. Year 1973, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78. And production is given 100, 120, 140, 150, 130, 200. 6 years data is given. So it is even number of year. Even number of year. So we'll take the first 3 years, first half. Next 3 years, second half. That's all. We take the average of the first 3 years and the average of the second 3 years. Now you can see here. Fitting the trend, straight line trend by semi-average method. On x-axis I have taken the years 1973, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78. 6 years. 1 centimeter is equal to 1 year. On y-axis we are going to take the production. The production value lowest is 100 and the highest is 200. The minimum production 100, maximum production 200. So it ranges from 100 to 200. Means 100 units is the difference between the highest and the lowest. So 100 divided by 10, we will get tens. So 1 centimeter is equal to 10 units will take. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 units. And we begin from 100 because we don't have the data below 100. So we are breaking the y-axis. We break the y-axis, we start our calculations from 100. So 100, 110, 120, 130, 140 like that will go up to 200. Maximum is 200. This is the y-axis. Now average of the first 3 years. The first 3 years are 1973, 74, 75. 73, 74, 75. The production is given in the problem 100, 120, 140. Total 360. 360 divided by 3, 120. So 120 is the average of the first 3 years. Now second 3 years, last 3 years. 1976, 77, 78. The 1976, 150, 130, 200. Total 480. 480 divided by 3, 160. So we got two averages. The first average 120, second average 160. Now we plot these 2 points in the graph. The first average, the middle of the first 3 years is 1974. The middle of the first 3 years is 1974. So against 1974, we plot the point at 120. So 1974, this is 120. Now put a point here. Against 120 over 74, put a point. Similarly, the middle of last 3 years, 1977. So what is the average? 160. So 1977, 160. This is 1977 and this is 160. So plot a point at 160. Now we got 2 points. Here 1 point. This is 120. This is 160. Now straight line. Join these 2 points by a straight line. This will give you straight line trend by the method of least averages. Now one more last and final problem on semi-average method. Fit a straight, fifth problem, problem number 5. Fit a straight line by semi-average method to the following data. Year 1963, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68. Again 6 years data. First 3 years, last 3 years. Sales are given 20, 24, 22, 30, 28, 32. So here, fitting a straight line trend by semi-average method. On x-axis we'll take the years 1963, 64, 6 years data. On y-axis we'll take the sales. Now what is the maximum sales and what is the minimum sales? See the problem. The minimum sales are 20 and the maximum sales are 32. So it is ranging from 20 to 32. That means 12 is the difference. 32 minus 20 will get 12. So 12 centimeter we need on y-axis, so we can conveniently take 12 centimeter. So we'll begin with 20. We break the y-axis and we start our calculations from 20. So 20, 21, 22, 23. 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. 1 centimeter, 1 unit. So up to 33. Actually we need highest up to 32. So this is the y-axis. Now the average of the first 3 years, 1963, 64, 65, average is 22. And the average of the last 3 years, 1966, 67, 68, average is 30. Now we need 2 points. First average, second average. First average 22, second average 30. What is the middle year in the first 3? 1964. 1964 is the middle year. The average is 22. So 1964, this is 22. Put a mark. Last 3 years average 30. Middle year is 1967. So 1967, 30. Against 30, put a mark. 1967, 30. Now join these 2 points by a straight line. This will give you straight line trend by semi-average method. So we have completed totally 5 problems. In these 5 problems, first 2 problems we have done on freehand. Next 3 problems we have done on semi-average. Now we'll move on to the next method called moving average method. The next method is moving average. See the 6th one. Calculate the 3 yearly moving averages to determine the trend component of the following time series. So year 1973, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years data is given. Sales are given 2, 6, 1, 5, 3, 7, 2. That's it. Now how to find out the moving average? This is the first problem on moving average. See carefully. Calculation of 3 yearly moving average. It is odd number of years. So moving average calculations, we have 2 types of problems, odd number of years and even number of years. So first we complete some 3-4 problems we'll do on odd number of years. Then we'll discuss about even number of years. So it's very easy to calculate moving average when it is odd number of years. Like the present problem 3. 3 year is an odd number. So it is asking you 3 yearly moving average. The problem years are given 1973, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. I have taken the first column year. Second column sales are given. In the problem it is given for 1973 sales are 2, 6, 1, 5, 3, 7, 2. Now third column 3 yearly moving total. Now see carefully. 3 yearly moving total. The first 3 years will take. First year 2, 6, 1. What is the total of the first 3 years total? 2 plus 6, 8, 8 plus 1, 9. 9 is the total of the first 3 years. This 9 should be written in the middle. The middle is 1974. The middle of this first 3 years is 1974. So against 1974 I am writing 9. First year put a dash. Because in the center of first 3 years I am taking 9. Now leave the first. Leave the first and then include the next one. Now 3 years. 6 plus 1 plus 5. That means we are dropping the first year and including the next year. Drop the first year and include the next year. We are dropping this 2. Now 6 plus 1 plus 5. 6 plus 1, 7. 7 plus 5, 12. Now 12 should be written in the middle. Middle of these 3 years is 1975. So 1975, 12. Now drop this 6. Drop the 6 and include 3. Next is 3. So 1 plus 5 plus 3. 1 plus 5, 6. 6 plus 3, 9. So write the 9 in the middle. 1976, 9. Now drop this 1. Include next 7. So 5 plus 3, 8. 8 plus 7, 5. 8 plus 7, 15. So 15 in the middle. Now drop this 5 and include the last one. 3 plus 7, 10. 10 plus 2, 12. 12. Put a dash. When we take 3 yearly moving total, the first year and the last year will be lost, will not be taken. So put a dash in the first year and the last year. That's all. This is called 3 yearly moving total. Again I repeat because this is the first problem on moving average. 3 yearly means take the total of the 3 years. First 3 years, 2 plus 6 plus 1. If you take the total 9, write 9 in the middle. First 3 years, middle year is 1974. So 1974 put a 9. Then add up 6 plus 1 plus 5, 12. Write 12 in the middle. Here, 1975, 12. Now next 3 years, 1 plus 5 plus 3, 9. Take 9 here. 5 plus 3 plus 7, 15. Take 15. 3 plus 7 plus 2, 12. Take 12. Put a dash. That's it. This is called 3 yearly moving total. Now 3 yearly moving average. This total is for 3 years. All these totals are for 3 years. Now if you want the average, divide it by 3. Divide all the totals by 3. You will get the average. So 3 yearly moving average. 9 divided by 3 is equal to 3. 12 divided by 3 is equal to 4. 9 divided by 3, 3. 15 divided by 3, 5. 12 divided by 3, 4. Dash. First and last year will be lost in 3 yearly moving average. That's all. So totally we have completed 6 problems on this trend analysis. The first two problems are freehand method. Next three problems we have done on semi-average method. Now we have done one problem on moving average method. So if you are satisfied with my lecture, give a like to the video. Share this channel in your groups, in your friend circle, so that more students can watch these videos and gain the knowledge, get the command on the subjects. Give your comments on these videos, and lastly, don't forget to subscribe my channel if you have not yet subscribed. We'll continue the next problem in the next video.